mind to talk a minute? Was this what you was planning? Be honest, you want it. Come on, get up, I want it. Hands full of innocence, touching you when I sin. Admit it, you've been with it, knowing this is committed. At first it felt so wrong, they wanted us no more. The love we have held on, there's nothing breaking us up. Steady wanting what we want, homie, you're just enough. Let me take your hand and run. Carefree, I'm falling in love. Two island girls in love, two island girls in love.
How today, RT fam? It's your Island Girls and we're back with another video.
Yes, welcome back to our channel, y'all. If y'all are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell, and follow us on all our social medias. Links will be on the screen and down below in the
description.
Y'all heard it.
Alright guys, so today we could just kind of wanted to do something a little different. Kind of like a sit down one-on-one with y'all. Like,
I don't know, I just feel like this is something that we've been asked this multiple times in the past. And then it came up somewhere. I don't know if it was on social media or I don't know if someone mentioned it on, I don't know. Yeah. But it came up and I was like, you know what, that's a good question. That's a good question. It's a deep question. And so the question is, you know, us as a lesbian, and this is asked individually, obviously not as a couple, but like, would we ever date a female who's bisexual, right? And I swear I've been asked this multiple times when I was in the army. Like, from my coworkers, they'll always ask me this, and I never had like the, I don't know, this is the kind of question that catches you off guard, because it's something you really have to like think deep into it, because you can't just be like, yeah, I'll date a bisexual, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, how would you say that?
Not to like throw anything against bisexuals, like,
yeah, oh yeah, not at all, but like
we love you guys, and you know, like I said, to each his own, but for us, we're gonna just go ahead and like be throwing our 2 cents in, because the reason why I wanted to make a video about this is because it really made me think, like, would I you know, date someone who's attracted to both genders? And it just really made me think. So I'm like, I feel like that would be a good topic, and I want to hear y'all's thoughts too. Like, if you guys roll that way, let me know if you would date a bisexual, and we're just gonna like throw it all out there and how we feel, and like why we would or why we wouldn't. So,
and this is not just for anyone who's gay, this is like for a heterosexual person as well.
Yeah,
like,
because
would y'all, like, let me know, would y'all ever date someone who's bisexual, whether you're a guy trying to date a bisexual girl, or whether you're a girl trying to date a bisexual guy? Like,
because obviously a bisexual dates both men and women, so it's like, even if you're a straight man, like, could you date a bisexual woman or vice versa? You know?
I just feel like it's real interesting. Like,
it is an interesting
very deep, interesting topic.
Yeah, because a lot goes into it.
Yeah. And we don't discriminate. We're the last ones to ever discriminate, whether you're gay, heterosexual, bisexual, whatever.
So the question is, babe, would you date a bisexual?
See, I can't just be like, yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. I feel like I would, but I'll be more. See, like, I hate to say I'm insecure. Like, that's not me. I mean, when you first get into a relationship, you are insecure, right? I feel like a lot of us can relate. Some of us may not agree, but when you first jump into a relationship, you're insecure because you don't know that person.
Insecure, like territorial.
Yeah, because you don't know that person's motive. You don't know how he moves, or she moves, or whatever. So, because I'm not gonna lie, I was insecure when we first started dating. Now I'm just like, you know, she loves me, she doesn't love me, she don't love me. You know what I mean? So, but now I feel like I would, because don't get me wrong, there's a lot of beautiful bisexual women I know of, you know what I mean, that I'm like, okay, she's fine or whatever, like no disrespect or anything, but just trying to like put it out there. I feel like I could date a bisexual. It's just like, I feel like I'm gonna be more like, I don't know.
More territorial?
More territorial to an extent though. Like, not like throughout the whole relationship. Like, I feel like I just gotta really get to know this person and this and that, because I'm not thinking about that person being attracted to one gender, you know what I mean? And that person's attracted to both genders. And
yeah, and that's my thing. It's like, you don't have to worry about just women or just men. You literally have to worry about like both women and men. And it's like, it's gonna be hard for me to give her what she wants. Like, let's say, you know, sometimes she wants something else in bed that I can't give her, and then that's what's gonna make me insecure, because the fact that she's into both, you know, I obviously can't give her the other. So it's like, what do I have to worry about? Like, do I have to worry about if you want that certain thing that I can't give you? Do I have to worry about you trying to like go and get it somewhere else because I can't give it to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what makes it hard.
And that's what I wanted to cut her off on, because the world, when the world looks at a lesbian person, they literally like, they assume one thing, right? But a lot of lesbians, y'all, believe it or not, we're not all the same, okay? We're femme, I'm femme. I'm a lesbian that's a femme that's attracted to the femme. I'm not gonna say nothing wrong about like studs and all that, but I'm not attracted to studs. And you see, you have like bisexuals who could be, you know what I mean, attracted to a femme. And then you have, obviously she has like a thing for guys, and we don't associate with nothing that how a guy, you know, pleases a woman. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's one thing I wanted to mention too. It's like, I feel like it really depends on the lesbian that bisexual person goes for, because you have some lesbians that do things that a guy would do, and you have some lesbians that have no type of association with that, so aka us. So it's like, it's kind of like weird, but it's like, why is this hard to answer when it,
which brings me to my point of like why I'd be extra worried if I was dating a bisexual, because the fact that I don't do that, like, to keep it PG, I don't even know. I'm trying to keep this the most PG as possible, so, because we all know YouTube's strict and stuff, but so me being a femme lesbian, like, I obviously don't use like a strap, okay? So that's the farthest I'm gonna get. I don't use a strap, so I can't, if she wants like that, I can't give that to her. And she don't
use, she don't receive.
And I don't have to worry, I don't want to have to worry about her trying to go and find it elsewhere, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't know what is in a bisexual's mind, because I'm a lesbian, like, I'm not a bi. So like, y'all let me know if you're bisexual. Do you like crave both things, or is it like if you're with a woman, you're fine with just that, you know, until you're like not in that relationship anymore, and then, or if you're with a man, you're fine with just that? Or do you look for like both? Do you crave for both things while you're in a relationship? Like, let me know, because I'm truly curious to see like how it is.
Yeah, and we didn't bring up, or we didn't want to make a video of this conversation to be like explicit with certain things. We literally like think that this is a question that is like deep, like you really got to think about this, because like I said, I was asked this multiple times in the army, and I couldn't even give them an answer, because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's like I would, but then it's like,
yeah, it's different. Like, I feel like, obviously, like, if I was attracted to a woman and she's a bisexual, I feel like at that moment that like I'm so attracted to her, I wouldn't think about it. So I would probably like date her. But then like, as we get deeper and deeper into the relationship, that's when I feel like the worries are gonna come, and like the insecurities, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, I won't date you because you're a bisexual. If I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you, but it just goes into like a deeper kind
so
of
look at it like this. I feel like this is a very easy way to look at it, right? So when I'm dating a bisexual, when a bisexual is dating me, I'm lesbian. Like, I'm not attracted to no kind of men or what men do and this and that. So she only got to worry about me around other women, right? But when it comes to me worrying about my girlfriend or whatever who's bisexual, I got to worry about men and women. So I feel like that's why it's like
kind of like more competition. Yeah, because you're worried about both genders as opposed to just one.
Right, but not to say like, oh, I'm someone who with my wife, I'm like, oh, so you checking out other women, and I have full 100% trust in that person. And I feel like that's why it's so hard to answer, because it's like, you got to gain all that trust, you got to see how that person moves. As a bisexual, you know, make sure that, okay, you're loving me, but make sure you're not like giving no man attention or anything like that.
I guess it's just something that you have to experience personally, because as you guys know, like, we're each other's first like official girlfriends, right? We've talked to other women prior to dating each other, but we never were official with any other women but each other. So we were each other's first. So it's like, I feel like you would never know until you experience dating a bisexual, and then that's where you can base your answer off of, because you obviously experienced it. We haven't experienced it, so we can't say much about it, but so to answer that question, yes, I would date a bisexual, because I think women are just beautiful, okay? Yeah. Like, respectfully, women are beautiful beings.
Yes. So like, I mean, I can't blame a female for her sexuality, you know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm in a club or wherever, like in public, and I see a female, and I'm like, you know, I'm feeling the vibe and she's feeling me too, and then we really get to know each other, and she's like, oh, I'm a bisexual. I can't let that be like a complete cutoff.
Like a deal breaker.
I can't cut her off because of that, because of her sexuality. So I feel like it's definitely something that
Because if the feeling's mutual, the feeling's mutual.
Right. So it's something that is hard to answer, but then again, it's not hard to answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, I would date a bisexual.
I just came up with another good question I want to ask you, and I would too,
ask
y'all.
Me?
Yeah. So I would too, like, you know, like I said, if the attraction's there, the attraction's there. If it's mutual feelings, then it's mutual feelings, and
regardless of your sexuality.
Yeah, I guess it just all depends on that person. Like, does that person crave this over this, or you know, does she stick to one? Does she stick to this? Like, it all just depends. And like I said, I feel like it's just something we have to experience in order to like go off of. But it definitely wouldn't be a deal breaker. Like if I met someone, you know, we weren't together, and I met a female, and she goes to tell me like she's a bisexual, that's not a deal breaker to me. Like I would definitely give it a chance, see how she is as a person, because ultimately that's
like
what matters. So
like I said, get to know the person, how she moves, how her whatever, you know what I mean?
I know there's some females out there like this, and I feel like there's more than we know. But would you date someone who's only like dated men, like considers herself straight, but then she just like happens to like fall in love with you? You're the only girl.
So she was like bi-curious, and I kind of like answered that first.
Not necessarily bi-curious, but there's just something about you that she was attracted to, and she ended up like wanting to be with you. But all her life she's been dating men. She's never did anything with any other woman.
Okay.
Like,
so what do you ask me? Like, would I date that person?
Would you give her a chance?
I feel like I would. Like I said, if the attraction is there, if y'all feel that spark, then why not give it a try? You know what I mean?
Even though she doesn't classify herself as like bi or les or...
I feel like I would, because it's about the feeling. It ain't about the title. You know what I mean? So like, I know a lot of girls that have dated men and then experienced it with a female, and they're like, damn, you know, like, is this something I've been missing?
Yeah. So, but how would you feel like if y'all broke up and she went directly back to men? Like, would you...
I mean, I wouldn't feel some type of way. I would be like, it is what it is. So I'm not someone that's gonna chase after someone that's like, no, that's not me. So to answer your question, like, yes, I would. You know, it's kind of like you're feeling good. Like I literally switched you from there to that. But at the end of the day, no. If that person, if I go to a party and that person, we're like, you know, dating or whatever, and we go to a party and they start being flirtatious with someone, you're already showing me who you are. So I'm not gonna go chasing after you. I may question you here and there, but just so I don't jump into a conclusion or, you know, assume. But at the end of the day, no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I feel like I would give her a try too, like, and then see how it goes. Obviously, if she's like flirting with men while we're out together and stuff, then that's a no-go. But there's actually girls who truly fall in love with another like female,
not knowing that they had that in them.
Yeah, they were just like somehow attracted to them, and then it just like it worked. But they were never like a bisexual person or a lesbian or never part of the LGBT plus community. Like,
I don't know what. So how would you say this when someone is bi-curious, right? That's not really like. I mean, I don't like going off of titles. I don't like saying that person's lesbian, that person's transgender, whatever. But would you consider someone who claims to be bi-curious like bisexual? Like, what is it? Why would it be bi-curious and bisexual? You know what I mean?
I feel like I wouldn't really consider them yet until they try it and they like it.
You think it's just someone that's like scared to come out of the closet?
No, not necessarily. I feel like there are some people out there who are curious, and but I wouldn't necessarily like give them the title of bisexual until they like, you know, fully come out with it.
So this is something that I feel like.
I just feel like a lot of people are curious.
Yeah. Okay, but how about this? Like, because I feel like that kind of ties into how we were. So for those of y'all that don't know, a lot of people consider me bisexual because I had a past with a male. And I feel like, I've said it multiple times before, but like that was like me in the closet, me trying to figure myself out. And then when I experience it, it's like, okay, this is not me. This is not who I am. You know what I mean? And then I get with a female and I'm like, this is who I am and all that stuff. So some people do consider me bisexual. I don't think I'm bisexual. I wouldn't consider myself bisexual because I would never ever date a male because I'm just not attracted to them. So even if we break up and I meet another girl and then I break up with another girl, you guys will not find me having like attraction towards another guy because that's just not me. But yeah, I just feel like that's like real like interesting. So if you guys are out there in the comment section, whether you're heterosexual, gay,
homosexual,
yes, just like let us know. Like,
let us know. Would you date a bisexual?
Y'all heard it from our 2 cents. Okay, y'all heard it from what we gotta like. So at the end of the day, yes, I would date a bisexual. That's the question asked. I had to like elaborate on that, but So you would, right?
Yeah, I would.
So I would. So let me know if you guys like put it down in the comment section. Would you guys ever date?
Like what are y'all's thoughts on on dating someone who's attracted to both genders? Or not even just a bisexual, but like a pansexual. I think that's what you call it. Like someone who doesn't have a specific preference. Would you date them? Like, or would you be too like insecure the fact that they're attracted to like, you know, another gender? Like how does that go hand in hand with you?
Like I said, I feel like I don't like to be known as someone who's insecure.
I feel like a lot of straight females wouldn't date a bisexual man, but I feel like a straight man would date a bisexual woman. Like I see that a lot more in this world. Like I've never really seen a straight female date a bisexual man, but I've seen like, cause you know, for some reason a lot of guys think like girl on girl action is hot. So I feel like that's why they accept. And it's crazy, y'all, because I even have some friends who say that, and some friends that are these men, but they would allow their like girlfriend or wife to like have intercourse or whatever with another female, and they wouldn't consider that cheating because it's not with another man. And that's what's crazy to me.
I think it just depends on the person.
If I was a straight man, I feel like that's still cheating because you're out here having intercourse with another person.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, I think that just depends on the person, because I feel like certain men don't agree with that.
Yeah, certain men don't agree, but I'm saying there's a lot of men who's okay with their girlfriend like kissing another girl or like, you know, doing stuff with the other, and they want to be a part of it, or like they want to watch because they think it's hot. We want to hear it from y'all's perspective and like from each other. This is something Riri and I never ever talked about either, so this is like our first time just sitting down talking about it to each other. And like she said, this is the first, we're each other's first, so it's not like I've been in another relationship with a female to where, you know what I mean? So it's really something that you got to think about. Yeah. So, but yeah, let us know y'all's thoughts. I didn't even expect the video to get this long. Like I thought we're just gonna get boom bam bing and like give y'all what we feel. Or someone who's bisexual, is it more for y'all? Like, is it more harder to date a female, or is it more harder for you to date a male? Like when it comes to like insecurities or anything like that. That's interesting though. What? Because like you just gave me like an interesting thought. To you bisexuals, like, is it harder for you to even find someone to get serious with because of your sexuality? Because what if, like, let's say a bisexual woman's into a man, but the man knows that she's a bisexual, so he's like, no, I can't do that. Or vice versa. Like if that bisexual woman is into another woman, but the woman's like, I can't date you because you're into like men too. Like, does it make it harder for you to find somebody? Because I know some bisexuals are more into men, or some are more into women. Yeah, I have some friends that are like that. So let us know, like, if you're a bisexual, are you more into men? Are you more into women? Are you into both like equally? Like, it's just interesting to hear your thoughts. And I wish we had like a bisexual person here to like personally speak to, like as a part of this video. But like our friends who are actually bisexual, they don't live in Vegas, so it's like it's not like we can, you know. But that would be so dope. That would be interesting if we had that person here and like to get their thoughts. So if you're a friend and you're watching this video and you are bisexual, hit us up, because this will be, I really think that's gonna be a good video. Yeah, that'd be dope. Like we could be doing like mukbang, talking about it or whatever, but I think that's gonna be a real interesting video. But yeah, y'all, let us know if you like these type of videos. This is kind of like a sit down with y'all and actually like getting into a deep conversation, something we never really did before. But I feel like I actually like this type of content. Like this was nice to like get our thoughts in and have y'all. Make sure y'all put your 2 cents in the comments so that we can read them. We will be reading all of them and replying, so make sure y'all hit that comment section. Let us know what are your thoughts, because I'm truly curious. And I just want to know if we all think alike, because everyone's different. So I just want to know, like, would y'all, because I'm sure some people wouldn't. And I know some of y'all's comments, sorry y'all, the camera died. We're like so into this conversation, but real quick before we end it, because this is like a long video already, but as I was saying before I cut off, maybe some of y'all's comments will like open our minds to what we didn't see, you know, while talking about it. Some of y'all's comments might like open our minds up to things that we didn't think about while we're talking about this, and we'll be like, oh yeah, like we didn't think about that. So yeah, comment down below if you guys are comment any thoughts down below. Any thoughts. Because we can't be like comment this, comment that, just whatever. This is one of those longer videos. I mean, a lot of you guys do request for longer videos, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I feel like we will be doing more of these. Maybe y'all could give us some topics and then we'll sit here and talk about it. That'll be fun. Yeah, give us some topics you want us to talk about. I know we did a Q&A the other day, so we're gonna be doing that video sometime soon. But I know a lot of you guys always ask, like, this is every time we ask y'all to send us questions on the gram. It's always, I notice the two main ones are always, how do you keep your marriage, like how do you keep that spark in your relationship or in your marriage, and how do y'all stay so positive? So if those are two topics you guys want to hear us just have this sit down deep conversation with y'all again.
Not to mention the baby. Y'all always ask about the baby.
Yeah, comment some topics below if you have some ideas, or if it's something you want us to get into a deep conversation about, kind of like a heart to heart, you know. It's a different type of video, but I enjoy it. So it's interesting to hear each other's thoughts, you know what I mean? So it's always good to get like different perspectives. So yeah, let us know, y'all.
Oh my gosh, like in our DMs, y'all, by the way, if you're not following us on Instagram, link will be on the screen and down below, but on our DMs, we always get this one question. You know what question I'm talking about? Some question that is always asked, and I'm trying to see my wife know what I'm talking about. So there's this question where, like, you know, if you guys follow us on Instagram and any other social media, you guys will know how close we are to God.
Okay.
And people would always question, like, how are you close to God? How does God love you, this and that, because you're gay? Like, I never pay attention to those type of, I would love to answer and give y'all my thoughts on it. So yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who are gay and want to get close to God, or who, how do I say this?
They want to, but they're probably
but then
scared, or they want to be judged.
Yeah, they want to, but people out there are telling them like, oh, you're going to hell because you're gay, this and that. We could do a video on that too if y'all want.
Yes, that would be so
interesting. To let y'all know, because we are women of God, and I'm proud to say that, y'all. Yes. Regardless of my sexuality, only in the Bible constantly talks about how God is the only one that can judge you. So,
and y'all, we read the whole Bible.
We read the whole Bible, y'all. I got one of my favorite biblical quotes tatted behind me. So I mean, I'm living testimony that God loves you no matter what.
Yes,
so if y'all want a video about that topic, comment down below. I'd say what should they put about for that, if they want that video about that, like my 2 cents on.
Put the praying hands, y'all.
Yeah, put the praying hands if y'all, that's perfect. Put the praying hands if y'all want us to talk about something around those lines, like how do you get close to God, or how, you know what I mean, like you overcome that when people are telling you like, you know, you're gay, this and that.
Yeah, so, but I do enjoy, like, these videos are, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoy them, and if you guys do, that's good, because I enjoy it. Like, it's nice just sitting here getting personal with y'all and like hearing y'all's thoughts. So like I said, if it's one video where, if y'all don't really comment and it's one video we ask you to comment, is this one, y'all. Put your 2 cents so we can talk about it.
Yes. And don't think that this channel is just gonna go straight to us just talking all the time. It's not that.
Yeah,
we just feel like this is, here and there we should, you know,
switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to switch it up a little bit. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna end it right here. Sorry this video is such a drag, but I mean, a lot of you guys want longer videos anyway, so.
But like I said, y'all, if you know us personally and you are bisexual, any of our friends, if y'all want to link up to do a video, I really think that's gonna be interesting, and I feel like a lot of people want to know that. Let us know. We'll like kind of like figure some out. But anyways, don't forget to follow us on all our social medias. Links will be on the screen and down below in the
description.
Yes, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because we are on the road to 10K. That's our next goal.
Yes, y'all.
For the end of this year, if we don't get it, we're not gonna be bitter about it, but that is the goal. So we're trying to, you know, move towards that goal.
So if you like us and our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We are trying to hit 10K by the end of the year, like Riri says.
This is our second channel. We had a channel called True Riri, but it's just so much going on with that channel that we kind of like, I wouldn't say buried it, but we kind of like, we're more focused on this channel.
Yes. So thank y'all for listening and tuning in with us, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Yes, peace and God bless.
You mind to talk a minute? Was this what you was planning? Be honest, you want it. Come on, get up, I want it. Hands full of innocence.